We're going to start with the earliest memory stories of the one that you only know, the short man, the little guy. Tom.
Uncle Tom and Aunt Huldy. What her name was, I don't know. It's just Aunt Huldy.
Aunt Huldy, okay.
Yeah, and for that, they didn't have any kids. I don't
Really?
think they had any
Oh,
children.
that's the one.
Yeah, because they lived just across that field.
No kidding.
If you don't turn my mailbox and go down that holler, and you get to the top of the hill. There's their house set right there.
Okay.
And he died of cancer. Slow death.
Sad.
It took him years to die. And he's just a farmer. And I believe he's the one over behind his house. There used to be there's the Burrow Collar Spring. He had a grits mill over there. He ground corn and flour.
Well, neat.
Yeah. And,
So, some stories about his grandpa. You know, just
Uncle
a few.
Ernest.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lord. My first memory of him, he lived down on the Kerr place. That's down on the river. And Bob was probably 13, something like that. So I remember we went down there one time. We hardly ever went down there because back then, that was a long trip. I mean, it took you a while in the road that went down there. If you met another car, one of you was going to have to back up. Find some place where you could get by, because it was just a wagon trail. And Lord, it was 4 or 5 miles after you got off the main road back there to that.
Wow.
And we go down there, and Ernest fished right on the river. That's how he fed his family. Farmed that big old farm. Bob could tell you how many acres, but it's more than a section. They farmed down there.
What they farm?
Raised cattle.
Really?
Cattle farm.
No kidding.
I remember going down there. Dad and him would trade work. You know, everybody done it back then. You know.
Yeah.
I got hay down, you come help me, and you get yours down, I'll help you. And we'd go to Elsie and go on this side of the river, and that's where they picked Ernest's milk up at, on this side of the river. And he'd bring it across on his tractor. And we'd go down and meet him there. He'd set his milk cans off, and we'd ride the tractor back across the river and go up there and work all day. Then they'd bring him back.
Oh, wow.
And I remember Ernest set me on the hood of that tractor, scared to death. I couldn't have been 3 years old, maybe 4. It was a long way to the ground. He'd drive off in the river. Oh, Lord. But, yeah, Ernest, he always hunted, trapped, fished, and he was constantly building traps and stuff, trying to catch something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But he was quite the outdoorsman.
Okay.
If Ernest Bowling couldn't catch fish, there wasn't any fish in it.
In it, yeah.
He was going to catch them.
So how did he meet his wife?
She was from Elsie. And where they lived when Irene died, you know, when you're coming from Elsie and Queasy across the railroad tracks, there's a little white house there on your left. Right there's where they lived. And Grandma lived up the end of the road.
Okay.
And Gladys she was raised downtown Elsie.
Huh.
Downtown was about 4 near my mailbox.
Okay.
You know, they knew each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Mom said right after Irene died, there was Gladys, and I think there was 2 other girls in the community. They was going to capture Ernest. Gladys got him.
Gladys got him, huh?
She got him. You know.
She probably got him at the local square dance.
I'd say down to church.
Oh, so they went to church.
Oh, Lord, yeah, child. The old church there in Elsie, you betcha.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The entire family?
My grandma Annie, and her husband and her kids all went there. The Bowling Chapel bunch, that was the brothers, and they built their own church.
Oh, wow.
And that church, Bowling Chapel Church, I pray to God I ain't lying to you, but this is the story I get.
Okay, just a minute. Let me